evening and welcome to this rather special show. The unbeatable run of Modi-Shah duo is soon losing steam, it seems. In a big political setback, the BJP lost the prestigious battle in the two Lok Sabha constituencies of Phulpur and Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh as an unexpected coming together of BSP and SP caught the saffron brigade completely off guard. It's not just UP, the ominous sounds from Bihar as well. Modern-day Chanakya Nitish Kumar saw his calculations go completely wrong after Lalu Prasad Yadav's RJD came on top in the Babua and Jahanabad constituencies. The bipolar verdict is clearly a wake-up call because RJD has also won the Araria constituency in Lok Sabha. Let's take this across to expert panel that's joining us right here. Nirja Chaudhary, political commentator and columnist, Anila Singh, spokesperson of the BJP, and Suleiman Khan, spokesperson of the Congress. Mr. Khan, how do you read this verdict?
Supriya, to me, it is a huge defeat for the BJP. The reason why I am saying is, some months ago, we won Alwar and Ajmer in Rajasthan. We snatched away those two seats from the BJP. There can be excuses and reasons from the BJP that there was 3 years of rule of Vasundhara Raje and 3.5 years of Modi ji in the center. So there was anti-incumbency, therefore BJP lost. But this UP result is, it's a kind of a huge defeat and shocking for BJP. The reason is, they have come to state, they have won the election in UP some 10 months ago. And these two seats are of the Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, which is actually a bastion of BJP or Yogi Adityanath, and of Deputy CM. And the honeymoon period almost was over when the result of local body elections came out in November, where BJP has only won 17% of the all seats, apart from those urban bodies of where they have 12 mayors now out of 14. They won 12 seats in the local body in the urban body elections, like for mayor seats. But actually, they have badly lost. I think this is first time in the history that the government, that the party which is ruling at the state and the center, lost the local body elections so badly within 6 months. And the effect was clear then also. And to this election, to my understanding, some people are saying that the BSP has transferred its vote to Samajwadi Party, therefore BJP has lost. Actually, it's not the case. They have in fact transferred. But if you compare it with 2014, Keshav Prasad Maurya got 5 lakh and Yogi Adityanath got 5,40,000 votes. If we add votes of Samajwadi, Bahujan Samajwadi Party and Congress together, still on both the seats, the BJP
your thoughts there,
Mr.
Khan, 1 second.
But
you hold
today,
your, Mr. Khan, 1 second.
What has
Suleiman
been done,
Mohammed
so it's not only
Khan, no, 1
transfer.
second, Mr. Khan, hold your thoughts there. What are you calling this a big defeat for the BJP for? How has the Congress fared? What business did you have contesting Gorakhpur and Phulpur, and look at how you fared? You've got less votes than an independent candidate in Phulpur. I have to ask you this question. On what moral grounds can the Congress today say this is the defeat of the BJP? What about the Congress party? What about your own, the dismal performance of the Congress in Uttar Pradesh, in Gorakhpur? You've become such a politically irrelevant factor in Uttar Pradesh.
No. It's not like this that Congress party has become politically irrelevant. Why I am saying that it's a big defeat for BJP? It's actually a big defeat for the BJP. Yesterday, Sonia ji called a dinner of all opposition parties. So a victory of Samajwadi Party is actually a victory of a larger front of opposition which is trying to save the country's democracy and the constitution from BJP. So actually, strategically, futuristically, it is a defeat of the BJP and the victory of the people of India along with the opposition parties, including the Congress. And as far as the Congress performance is concerned, I understand that we have lost and we have lost badly. But still, if you see, in the last election, in both the seats, Congress candidate was on the 4th position. Here, people have voted for party which was defeating the BJP. So that means there was a wave against the BJP generally. And it's all over the country. You can see it and feel it.
There may be a wave against the BJP, Mr. Khan, but if you want to take on the BJP in 2019, you cannot do it with this mindset. You cannot do it with the mindset, we are happy the BJP has lost, we really don't care whether we've won or not. But let me go across to a neutral expert, and Nirja Chaudhary is joining us right here. What is your own take, Nirja, of this elections? I mean, Congress, of course, has a lot of soul searching and analysis and everything else to do, and we'll deal with them later. But what's your big takeaway from this mandate? Not just in Gorakhpur, Phulpur, but in Araria, but in Jahanabad, Babua. And you have to see this in the larger context of seats being lost in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan as well.
I think, these are not ordinary bipoles. Normally you can say 2 bipoles here, 3 bipoles in Bihar. And remember, it's the incumbent government that benefits from bipoles, that they normally win. So it has larger ramifications also for the simple reason that UP and I think Maharashtra, the larger states, are going to decide the 2019 outcome. And if the coming together of Samajwadi Party and BSP can effectively transfer at the ground level, they can work together. That is what has come across. It's not as if Akhilesh Yadav and Mayawati jointly campaigned. They didn't. It's the ordinary worker of the BSP that went door to door campaigning for the Samajwadi Party candidate. So the hitherto known adversaries have come together effectively and delivered. And remember, the delivery is quite incredible in magnitude. Both the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh had won with margins of over 3 lakhs. That's no small number. That has been negated, and these people have shown a victory, convincing enough victory, the Samajwadi Party. So, and it's the CM and the Deputy CM. So clearly there is disaffection against the BJP that's set in. Clearly there is advantage opposition because they have come together, and that will have ramifications because remember, Uttar Pradesh, if you look at the 2014 victory, suppose that victory of 73 seats with allies was down to 40 to 45, hypothetically speaking.
Yes.
It would not have been a majority government 282 in Delhi. It would have been a very different scenario.
Right.
So UP, Maharashtra, Bihar are going to be critical for 2019, and these are very important bipole results.
It also gives you a sense of how the BJP may have perhaps peaked out in the Hindi heartland, whether it's Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh of UP. But let me take it across to the BJP representative here on the show, and Anila Singh is joining us. Sorry about the technical glitch, but I will ask you, how will you read this mandate? Whose loss is this really? Is this Yogi Adityanath's loss in Uttar Pradesh, or is this Narendra Modi and Amit Shah's loss across India?
It is the loss of each and every BJP supporter, I'll say that. But at the same time, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time when we fall. So yes, we have to accept very gracefully the result which we received today, and we have to work on it. Failures doesn't mean that you are finished. That gives you more energy to work for the future and to face the challenges. As I said earlier, that even we were not expecting BSP and SP to come together, and this alliance came together for the opportunism, and perhaps people of Gorakhpur and Phulpur, they were not able to understand that this alliance is because of their own selfish gain. So the regional parties who want to come into power because of the linguistic, caste and religion discrimination, appeasement, for their own benefit, this is one good example for it. But perhaps they got successful in convincing, and we lagged somewhere. And we are definitely going to analyze where we lagged. We are going to work on it. We have got fantastic leaders, Narendra Modi ji, Yogi ji, Amit Shah ji. I mean, Amit Shah ji is we all know that he is a very good strategizer. Somehow strategy failed. So we are really going to see into it and how we can do very well in the forthcoming general elections, and we are really going to work hard on it. So we are sad, but we are not out. We should understand that.
Okay, you are not out, but I can only say that as a political party, never say people did not understand. People understood, and people have given you a message. As a politician, you should be able to read it and work on this. As a politician, you can't say people did not understand, but I'll go across to Mr. Khan. And Mr. Khan, you represent the Congress party here. The verdict is out there. The Congress doesn't stand a chance in Uttar Pradesh without the SP and the BSP. What fun was it in the Congress? I want to understand whose decision was it in the Congress party to go ahead and field a candidate in Gorakhpur and Phulpur. I am really curious to know this evening whose master stroke and master strategy was it to go ahead and field a candidate in Gorakhpur and Phulpur who's actually polled less number of votes than the independent candidate Atiq Ahmed. Go ahead.
Supriya, Congress party has always, before this any alliance in UP. Congress is a national party. It will have its own candidate at places wherever it will have an alliance. The alliance partners, Congress party can sit with an alliance partner, and we can have a seat sharing formula. As for this election, we were not having any alliance with Samajwadi Party or Bahujan Samaj Party, like we didn't have an alliance for local body elections with any of the regional party, either Samajwadi or Bahujan Samaj. When we were not having an alliance, and we as a national party contest all Lok Sabha seats, we contested these seats. We lost. It's a reality. We have to work it out. And there may be the reason for this loss. For this reason, maybe we had an alliance with Samajwadi Party in Vidhan Sabha elections. So on 300 seats, Congress did not contest, and on some 100 odd seats, Samajwadi did not contest. So both the parties have lost some votes due to this, their organization and things. So it's very, I don't want to go into those intricacies, but as on today, strategically and for future, it is a very good message to the party in power who has committed atrocities and whose bad governance has cost people their lives. The farmers are in distress. Dalits have been, their conduct towards Dalits have been atrocious. Youngsters are seeking employment. The economy is in bad shape. So these are the general answers. This is a wake-up call which has been given to the BJP. And Anila ji was saying that there was an alliance for gain. Anila ji, if you add all the votes of 2014 of both the seats of Samajwadi, Bahujan Samajwadi, Bahujan Samaj Party and Congress, still both the candidates of the BJP in 2014 were ahead for more than 1 lakh votes.
Okay.
Here right now,
Mr.
you have
Khan,
lost being in power in the state
Mr. Khan,
and in the centre, the seat of Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister.
Mr. Khan, I've got your point there. I want to take it forward with Neerja Chaudhary very quickly. And Neerja Chaudhary, the Congress and the SP got together. The UP ke ladke kuch kamal nahi kar paaye in 2017. In 2018, SP comes together with the BSP, wins these elections. It does tell you a thing or two about caste coalitions in Uttar Pradesh and how Mayawati's vote bank clearly hasn't deserted her, at least not in these elections, and together the index of opposition unity prevailed. Is this a coalition then we will perhaps see in 2019 as well? Is this a given now? And will Congress perhaps be a sleeping, if not a minority partner amidst all of this?
I think, that it would be fair to say that last year, when the assembly elections took place, a chunk of Mayawati's Dalit voter did go to the BJP. A chunk of the Yadav voter also go to the BJP. But the situation has changed in 1 year, and I think the BJP will really have to do introspection of what has gone wrong so quickly. 325 assembly seats, 1 year. And the incumbent chief minister loses his own seat where he won for 5 consecutive terms. The deputy chief minister loses his seat. So, this is no small message coming through from these two bipolar results. As for the Congress, it's as much a wake-up call for the Congress as it is for the BJP. You cannot be living in a time warp of being the grand old party of India. That was years ago. Today, the Congress is no more than a regional party, and it will really have to build itself up from the ground. It will really have to go back to the drawing room. It will go back to working hard along with people. And I think if it wanted, which I am told, why did it field its own candidates in these two bipoles? It made no sense. I was told that maybe it was trying to show to these two regional parties my value. If I can be a nuisance value to you, I can cut into the opposition votes. I will bargain harder with you for 2019 election. Well, that is a very small goal to pursue in the larger context of what is happening in the politics of India.
Now, if that was the goal, then that has been a self-goal, if I may. They haven't been able to prove that to the opposition parties at all, but your point well taken. Anila Singh, I must ask you, does this verdict indicate that the opposition getting together and the caste coalitions coming together can dent the Hindu consolidation that one had seen in Uttar Pradesh? And is that a worrying factor for the BJP before 2019?
SP-BSP alliance is a classic example of caste coalition. I can't deny that fact. But at the same time, I just want to say one thing. After these results, Congress seems to be very happy. Begani Shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. Just see their performance. So-called so-called national party, so-called great, grand old party of India, they are not standing anywhere. So, Mr. Khan is sitting here and he is simply saying so many things about Bharatiya Janata Party. Rather, I will say his words are acid coated and sugar coated for BSP and SP. So, BSP and SP they did not agree to their terms by which they wanted to come in this alliance in this particular elections. So, I just want to say that Congress should check themselves before pinpointing Bharatiya Janata Party. Our leaders are doing fantastic job, and there had been a communication gap. That could be the sole reason which I can see. And in Uttar Pradesh, we are trying very hard to get the politics in a way in which we can get it above caste and religion lines. But yes, in these elections, yes, we failed in that. But in the future, again, we will keep on trying so that Uttar Pradesh at least get free from the clutches of caste and religion politics, which these regional parties are so expert into it, because they thrive on it. They thrive on appeasement and discrimination politics, and this is and they do it because they know that for their existence it is necessary. It is necessary, but for Uttar Pradesh existence, it is not.
Okay.
And we want Uttar Pradesh to be healthy
You
and
said
strong.
That. Okay, Anila Singh, I think the most fascinating thing about politics is that politicians like yourselves always talk about the future, are always optimistic. आगे चल के सब ठीक हो जाएगा, आगे चल के तो हम सरकार बनाएंगे ही बनाएंगे. I think that's the one thing that I really like about politics. You never give up hope and optimism, do you? But Mr. Khan, the string of this verdict, whether it's Bihar or whether it's UP, Phulpur and Gorakhpur, does this put pressure on the Congress to cede ground to allies in north of India? There is no way you can be the bargaining partner in this alliance. You are not the senior party here. You will perhaps be subservient to what the SP and the BSP would want you to do. In that sense, do you believe the Congress will have to cede more ground to the allies in the Hindi heartland?
Supriya, any alliance in future will be decided by our natural like-minded partners. We'll sit together and we can knit an alliance which will be in the best interest of the democracy and the country. We'll see what we can do in Bihar. We have a natural alliance partner as RJD. We can see what we can do in UP. In Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, we have to fight it alone. We can see what we can do in Maharashtra or in any other state. So all these alliances have to be seen at a particular relevant point of time. Anila ji was saying that Begane ki shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. We are not Begane ki shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. Samajwadi Party is a natural partner of a united opposition front. So even if Samajwadi Party has won, there is a defeat of BJP, which is ruling the country with a very atrocious attitude with its dictatorial policies. So it's a victory of the people of the country.
Neerja Chaudhary, am I right to presume that 2019 is going to be about alliances, and who stitches together a big, better alliance is going to win? Something that Amit Shah could do with a masterstroke in 2017, but perhaps could not do in Gorakhpur and Uttar Pradesh. If BJP's relationship with its allies is concerned, it's very, very rocky. Whether it's the Sena or the TDP, and today the only alliance partner in Kerala works out. Is 2019 going to be about alliances, and does the BJP need to be more careful about its ally management from henceforth?
I think that's absolutely right, and the BJP will again have to stoop to conquer. Maybe they have felt, the tough leader image of Mr. Modi will get dented if they are seen to be placating allies. That could be one of the reasons. And generally, it is, Yogi Adityanath used very good words, overconfidence. But sometimes your overconfidence also borders on arrogance. And arrogance, whether it's displayed by the Congress during UPA or is beginning to be displayed by the NDA, BJP towards its allies, it's been the undoing of parties all along. If the Indian voter doesn't like one thing, it's arrogance. They'll put up with a lot of other things. So yes, alliances are going to be key. Stooping to conquer is going to be key. And actually, I think one other factor, we need to go into it much more, the extreme right fringe groups that have gone in for cow vigilantism, love jihad, disruption, hatred of the other. I think beyond a point, people may not like this. Up to a point, yes. Beyond a point, they want leaders to actually deliver on development, governance. Mr. Modi, Yogi Adityanath, they talked about it, but somehow the agenda has got derailed. Could that be also one of the reasons why the BJP has had the kind of showing it has had?
Fair point indeed. I have a time for two quick last questions and I'll go across to the politicians then. Mr. Khan, if it's about stitching together alliances, what will the Congress party do to become the fulcrum of a grand anti-Modi, anti-BJP alliance in 2019? And what will be the economic/political ideology of an alliance like this? Just being anti-Modi can't make you all stay together.
Still, the chairperson of UPA is Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. She is one of the very, very important force for stitching an alliance with like-minded parties. As I'll again say that last night we had a dinner, all representatives, all the presidents of 18 to 20 parties came to meet her, and we had a discussion, political and for future. So I think the UPA is going to get bigger and bigger with each passing month or day, and NDA is going to shrink to its smallest size or portion, because the way BJP has treated its alliance partners, they are leaving their ship, like Shiv Sena, Jiten Ram Manji, Chand Babu Naidu. Nobody wants to stay with them. I don't know what Nitish Kumar will do. We don't want him, but I don't know who will be where. But right now, Congress party, I think, is the binding force for an opposition front where all the alliance partners be given their due respect. And most humbly, Congress party wants to have a grand alliance on the issue for the next election to save the country from this atrocious government and to save the constitution and the democracy.
All right, just hold your thoughts there. A final word to Anila Singh. And Anila Singh, one is curious to understand what will this verdict do to politics and policy in New Delhi? Will this make, Mr. Modi espouse more Hindutva? Will he go more left of the center, talk about an entitlement-based economic model of the Congress? I mean, how is this going to impact New Delhi for its politics and policy?
See, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is a progressive person, progressive Prime Minister, progressive man, and that has been proved time and again, and that too by the international platform and the media as well. So we cannot question mark about his performance and what he wants from India and from his party. And Mr. Khan was talking about the grand alliance by grand old party of theirs. He is in a denial mode, or I can say that he is simply daydreaming about it, because Congress is being sidelined even by SP BSP alliance, because what Congress wanted, they refused to give it. So definitely what Congress is thinking, or what Congress is dreaming, that in the coming future Rahul Gandhi ji can be the Prime Minister of UPA, the new UPA which he is dreaming of, that is not going to come on the grounds structurally. BJP is a hard-working party, and definitely we are going to bounce back. I have faith, and the people of this country has faith in the leadership of Modi ji. And as I said earlier, that if you talk about Bharatiya Janata Party, like we have always been faithful to the spirits of our founders. We work, yes, the founders who believed in Ekatma.
Supriya, can I leave? I have to go somewhere else.
On that note, I understand your point, Anila Singh and Mr. Khan and Ms. Chaudhary. Thank you very much for being with us on this very special edition